But first, that breaking news, former President Donald Trump officially announcing his plans to run again in 2024. I'm Shannon Heggie.
I'm Mike Montecalvo. Mr. Trump making his announcement at Mar-a-Lago, his Florida waterfront estate, just a short time ago. During his speech, Trump said he felt the world was at peace when he was president.
America was prospering and our country was on track for an amazing future because I made big promises to the American people, and unlike other presidents, I kept my promises. I kept them.
The 2024 candidacy comes while Republicans are still reeling from voters' rejection of several of their candidates for key races, many of whom had been endorsed and even handpicked by Trump.
Plenty of reaction pouring in following the former president's announcement to run for a third time.
12 News reporter Kayla Fish joins us live in studio with how Southern New Englanders are weighing in. Kayla?
Well, Mike, Shannon, remember just 7 days ago, all eyes were on the midterm elections. Now it's on to 2024, and reaction is mixed. I spoke to one of Trump's biggest local supporters back in 2016, who tells me he isn't so confident this time around.
I think it's a bad idea.
Joe Trillo was Donald Trump's campaign chairman in Rhode Island during the 2016 election. Trillo argues Trump did a great job leading the country, but he tells me the former president is, quote, too divisive and doesn't think it's a good idea for him to run again.
I think he's going to lose. There's too many people out there that cannot accept his childish behavior. I don't got no other word to say for it. But let me say this. I would support him over anybody that's going to run on the Democratic side.
Others in southern New England supporting Trump's bid for the presidency in 2024. Jim Lyons, the chairman of the Massachusetts Republican Party, posted on Facebook that he was in Mar-a-Lago Tuesday night for Trump's announcement.
So this is early for the 2024 presidential election to start, but guess what? It is.
12 News political analyst Joe Fleming says Trump's strategy is aimed at keeping other people from running against him, like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
The main thing is Donald Trump's trying to get out there early to get other people out of the race and try to get the support building for him again.
But according to Fleming, last week's midterms paint a bleak picture for the former president.
A lot of his key people that he was supporting for Senate all lost. And I think that's really put a black eye on Donald Trump. And I think it also shows that the voters in this country are looking to move past 2020 election. They want to look forward.
A sentiment echoed by Trillo.
It's time to move on. I think he was a good president. I really do. It's not that he wasn't a good president. It's just that he's got a fourth grade childish mentality which keeps getting interjected, and he keeps shooting himself in the head over and over and over. And people have had it.
Meanwhile, some are working to prevent another Trump presidency. Rhode Island Congressman David Cicilline sending a letter to House Democrats Tuesday night saying he's drafting legislation that would bar Trump from holding office again under the 14th Amendment due to the January 6th riot at the Capitol. And the Rhode Island Democratic Party sending a statement to 12 News calling Trump unfit for office and going on to say, quote, when the time comes, it's up to us to send him that message at the voting booth, end quote. Live in studio tonight, I'm Kayla Fish, 12 News.